Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to another segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day, our recitation from Kabir Ji's composition Thithi, which appears on page 342 of the Guru Granth Sahib Ji, and the stanzas are 11 and 12 respectively. The recitation first. Dasami, this is the 10th day of the lunar cycle. Dasami. Dasami Deh dis Hoi Anand, Chute Param Mile Gobind, Jot Sarupi Tat Anup, Amal Namal Nachah Nahi Dhoop. So on the 10th day of the cycle, Kabir is expressing, he's telling us, he's describing the experience of self-knowledge and self-actualization. He says bliss abounds everywhere. Dasami Deh this Hoi Anand. Hoi. I'm experiencing bliss. I see bliss everywhere. How's that happened? Chute Parama Mile Gobind. Because I have presenced the Gobind self everywhere. And that is what is causing this bliss. And the spell of self-deception has been broken. Chute param mile Gobind. So, in order to conceptualize this, mile Gobind, when the self is realized, the spell of the ego is broken. Chute param. There is no doubt whatsoever left. And that is bliss. And then he explains, describes the experience further. He says, Jot Sarupi Tat Anup. It's referring to the Gobind, the self. It is of the form of light. Jot Sarupi. It is the essence of everything, yet incomparable. Tat Anup. And it is without defect. It is pure, untouched by the degradation of matter. Amal, without any degradation. Na mal, na shah, nahi dhoop. No degradation, no shadow. In other words, it is not a form. It's formless. So when that formless one is realized within as the essence of which we are made, then bliss abounds everywhere. And now we go on to the 11th day, which is Ekadasi, a very important day of prayer and fasting for Hindus. In India, Ekadasi has a very special import for people. And Kabir says, Ekadasi ek disatave, tau joni sankat bahur na ave, Sital nirmal bhaya sarira, dur batavat paya nira. Dur batavat paya nira. I was told, they said, the self is afar, but I have found it within. Paya nira, near. It's nearer than anything you can imagine. That's the message of this passage. So Kabir says, Ekadasi ek disatave. See only the one and turn your mind towards it. Run towards it. And if you do that, Tajoni sankat bhaurana ave. If you focus, then the hazard, the fear of birth and death, it recedes from the mind, because you begin to see death and life as a cycle, natural cycle that comes and goes. So that fear, because you have recognized your true self, you realize that you have sprung from that unborn, the one that doesn't die, that isn't born. That is who you essentially are. It is the body that is constantly being created and destroyed. So once this realization establishes itself in the mind, then Sital Nirmal Bhaya Sarira, tranquility. Sitala, tranquility. Nirmal, free of ego. Then the sarira, the body-mind, becomes tranquil and free of ego when that realization dawns. So the ego is essentially connected with the idea of the body, and the body is perishable. So the ego is constantly trying to keep it alive. It's afraid of extinction. And well, the ego does extinguish, but the self doesn't, because the self stands behind all of this. And that is what we have to realize. On that note, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.